Hey everyone, it's Joe, aka the Trash Bandit. Today we got some thrift finds of the day, some trash picking, and also what's sold. All coming up next. If you like this type of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Alright, for the thrifting find of the day, we actually hit Goodwill today on our lunch break, and I have 4 items here that I'm going to show you that I picked up today. So we have a backlog. I have other items in case I don't make it to the thrift store. I do have other thrift items sitting aside that I'm going to pull for a day that we don't go. But I'll tell you what, I've been going almost daily and been finding several things. So I'm going to have to start pushing in more than one thing a day. So here are 4 items that we found today in the thrifting adventure that we had. Alright, so these are the 4 items. We got 3 board games and this tub of wooden train tracks. Let's take a look at the wooden train track tub first. We paid $4.99 for this entire tub, and inside I saw this Toby, which is a Thomas train, a wooden one, and then I saw this Sodor, and this is Sodor, so this is a Thomas train. So we got 2 Thomas trains, wooden ones. And then I saw these, which are not Thomas. These say something else on them. Name trains, and it says Maple. That's 08 Maple. This one's 08 Maple. Yeah. So, and then yeah, all those are the same. So then, as I was going through the trains, this is plastic. There's actually some plastic pieces in here. Like right here. Here's some plastic train. I don't know what that's to. So, but then I was going through this, and like this is just like a no name on it. But some of these have names on. Let's see if we can find some that have some names on. I actually saw 3 different names of track in here. So what I think I'm going to do is pull them all out and put them into lots. So what I've seen, I don't see any right now, but I saw Melissa and Doug. Where are all the pieces with the names on? Apparently I buried them. Okay, so there's some Melissa and Doug. And then I also saw Melissa and Doug again. Well, at any rate, there was at least 2 other names. I think there was some Thomas track, and there was another name, which I think was the same name that's on the bottom of this. It was name trains. So that's kind of... So I'm going to go through this and I'm going to separate them into lots. And some of the pieces are more valuable than others. Like, I think these arch to go up like to a higher level, those I think sell good. I think some of the... we had a Y. This one, these here. These are pretty good. And there's some. So a lot of these, I'll just lot them all together and see what we got and list those. So I think that we can turn that $5 bin. I don't know. I think we can turn that into at least 4, maybe 5 lots of stuff at maybe $10, $15, $20 each. I mean, I would almost want to say that I could almost maybe get $100 out of this. If I really tried, I bet I could get $100 out of this $5 bin. That's my gut feeling tells me that, because wooden train tracks are pretty good, especially brand names. I wish it was all Thomas, but it's not. But I at the lowest I would say we would get $50 out of that, and at the higher end I'd say $100. That would be my guess. Alright, then we got Life Monsters Incorporated version. Life in Monstropolis. So that is a good game, I think. And then I got this Powerpuff Girls. That one's not as good, but I still picked it up. And then this Pressman Trivia Adventure. It's okay too. It's an older game. I feel like I already have that, or maybe I looked at it before and didn't buy it. Maybe that's, or I have one somewhere else around here. It's just like it. I'm not sure. For some reason, it seems familiar to me. But anyways, I don't think this is that great either. It's just like a $10 to $20 game, I believe, is in that ballpark. So I'm gonna have to go through these then and make sure all the pieces are there. If they are there, I'll sell them as a complete game. If they're not there, I will sell pieces to them or hold on to them until I come across more pieces and can make a complete game, whichever I decide to do. I think what I'm going to start doing is start listing the pieces. I don't want stuff sitting here that's not listed, so I'm going to start getting a lot of stuff listed. That's with the trash picking not going as well right now. Turn this around. With the trash picking not going as well right now, I want to start pushing on eBay and really start getting stuff listed. Actually, tonight I'm going to start working on getting a bench set up for pictures and shipping. I want to start cleaning this garage up, get some stuff going. I'm going to focus on that area tonight. So that's my plan. I want to really focus in that area because I'm afraid that the trash picking is going to slow down in the winter. And my wife tells me to not give up so quickly, but I want to be prepared for the worst. I want to be ready to have another source of income coming in if I'm not getting those items. So there's lots of options though. I mean, there's always storage units. There's not a lot of those right now in my area, so I can always drive a little bit and pick some up. But there's always storage units. There's always free stuff being listed on apps. There's thrifting. There's always avenues to get merchandise and to resell. So I'll figure out what's the best to do in the winter. Versus I know that over the spring and summer, I mean, trash picking was just on fire for me. So I don't know if it's going to continue or if I think it's dropping off. So we'll see. So I pull out this trivia adventure game to see what I need to count up, and look at this: 260 general knowledge card, 240 special category cards. So that's 500 cards right there. I am not counting that. I'm going to look for these 36, 6 of each, 6 different planets. I'm going to look for those, but I am not counting 500 cards. I just not. Probably some people do, but I am not that patient. I'll mess it up and then I'll have to start over and I'll be doing it forever. So let's just look for the most popular cards, the ones that there's only 6 of. 40, each category has 40 cards. Let's look for the one that 36 cards. I'm going to look for those and I'll let you know if we have those. Okay, so inside this trivia adventure game, I just found one of the blue pieces to one of the other games that I've already listed. I don't know if just the other night. I forget. Strategio? That's from Strategio. That's so funny. I'm going to have to add that to it goes in here. So the person that gets that's going to get one extra piece than what I said. I think I don't remember. But anyways, that was really funny. Alright, Trivia Adventure looks to be complete, so we're going to go ahead and get that listed. Alright, the Powerpuff Girls game. Everything is here and in excellent shape. Everything is very nice. We got 3 game pieces, 3 dice, 31 Townsville tiles, and 54 card deck, and the game board. So everything is there. Everything's in super nice shape. Gonna go ahead and list that right now. Oh, I should say that the Trivia Adventure game I listed for $14 plus shipping. So that was the going price on that. Let me see what the going price on Powerpuff Girls is. Alright, the Powerpuff Girls is just gonna get listed for $12.50 plus shipping. Alright, the Monsters Incorporated Game of Life in Monstropolis is 100% complete. Counted everything, everything's there. We're going to go ahead and get that listed right now. Alright, so that game we just listed for $15.20 plus shipping. Alright, so that's 3 games listed. I'm going to take a look at the train track now. Alright, so the train stuff I have all separated out on the table now. So I'm going to look up some of these pieces individually, see if anything I can sell in lots. But you can see here I got Melissa and Doug track. I've got plastic track. I got these little couplers, a bunch of the stuff here that's for the end of the track. Here's the maple landmark, and then there's these patterns, and then there's these, and then there's these with the round things, but those actually work with these. So, and this is Melissa and Doug too. So I think all this is probably Melissa and Doug, but it doesn't say it on it because they have the same type of color on there. So I would probably put them together. And then here's some of these name trains pieces, and then I have all these risers here. So I'm gonna go ahead and like look this stuff up, see what I can lot together and sell. And then a couple trains over there. I think this plastic piece I'm just gonna get rid of. I don't think it's the whole piece. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some looking up on that stuff and see where I'm at, see what I can list. I'll probably put them in like Ziploc baggies or something, keep them separate, and mark them somehow, however I list them. Alright, I just listed the bridge risers. I have 3 lots of 6 and 1 lot of 3. The lots of 6 are $12 each plus shipping, first class, and the lot of 3 is $6 plus shipping, first class. So that's 12, 24, 36, and 6, 38. Wait, 12, 36, and what did I say, 6? 42. So that's $42 right there, and I'm pretty sure they're going to sell because my prices are lower than everybody else's on them, or right underneath theirs. So $42. I paid $5 for the whole bin, and I have all this left to still go through and list. So I think my $100 is probably easily achievable from $5 of this tub of wooden train stuff. So pretty cool, exciting. Okay, so I got all the trains individually bundled, wrapped, and listed. So that was quite the challenge. Took quite a little while to do it, but I'll tell you what, let me go to the computer real quick and tally up what our total is to see how much we're going to get out of this if we were to get what we asked on everything. Hold on one second. Okay, so the train tracks, we got a total of 14 lots out of that tub that we paid $5 for. And those 14 lots, if they were all to sell for the asking price, which is pretty conservative asking price, they're not like, I'm not like highballing it. I'm actually kind of like right on the line or just a little under to try and sell it faster. Would be $193 plus the shipping on top of that. So I could take, if I were to sell everything, I would turn that $5 into $193 by buying that bin of wooden train tracks. So that was definitely a good thrift find of the day. Probably probably way better than the games that I've been buying. So yeah, so that was a good find. I think that stuff's gonna start selling any day. Should be selling any day now, probably pretty quickly. Start selling, and I can lower the price. Even if I lowered it to half the price of what I'm asking, if I take offers, I'll still make $100 from a $5 investment. So I'm really happy with that. So that's our thrift find of the day. All right, so what sold? The only sale we had today was on eBay, and it was a Tupperware container right here. I'm actually having some technical difficulties. My power supply went out on my computer that I use in the garage. It's up here, and it runs my label maker, so I can't print the label for that. I'm gonna have to just print them on paper from my office computer upstairs. And I brought this computer down, it's an old one, to use the power supply, and it's a different type of connector, so I can't use that power supply. So I actually have some power supplies that I can get pretty quickly, so I'll probably get one tomorrow and replace it, and hopefully get the label printer up and running again right away. So, but this item, the Tupperware item, I got an offer on it. Let me just look on my phone since I can't get on the computer. Alright, so I got an offer for actually $4.50. I think I have $1 into that. I started out at like $9.99. I kept lowering the price, but I accepted the offer. I just want to get rid of it. The buyer paid $5.50 shipping, so they're all in at $10 exactly. So So $10. It'll probably cost me like, I think probably like $4.90 to ship it, something in that area. So take that out of the $10, the fees. I'll still make a couple bucks on it from the $1 that I paid on it. So at least I got a sale. Nothing else went out today though, so a little bit of a slower day. Gonna try and lower some prices, get some stuff moving, I think. So so that's what sold today. All right, thanks for watching tonight. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. We did notice that we had like about 10 subscribers drop off. Hopefully we're not doing anything wrong. Hopefully that's just something. I know that some people were saying that YouTube is unsubscribing people automatically, or it's just spam accounts. So just make sure you hit the bell and make sure you're subscribed, and make sure you hit the bell. And then and then also, if you like the video, hit the like button and leave us any comments, and we'll be glad to respond. So thanks for watching.